Hello, my name is Sofia Lima. I'm a chemist engineer and I'm the quality and technical manager at Aloft.
Hello, my name is Walter and I'm the salesman for Aloft. I'm a mechanical engineer and one of the newcomers of the team.
Hello, my name is Miguel Alves and I'm an electrotechnical engineer and I'm the Aloft operations manager. Today, we're going to show you how to conceive a shoe outsole, since initial concept with all the tests and approval, and testings and validation, and of course, all the industrialization process. Stay with us. Aloft is just not an outsole factory. It's a company where teams are fully committed to developing the utmost engineered solution for shoe soles using the latest technologies in the market. We are a company of experienced professionals passionate about their works. It's known for its innovation, expertise, commitment to quality, and for emphasis and building a strong relationship with customers. We create using inspirations from many sources: customers' requirements, individual inspiration, new technological developments, chemistry and physical needs of the products, and much more.
We kick off our projects by analyzing the customer requests. In general, customers come to us with an idea and we have the ability to turn into reality. Normally, our customer brings the last to us so we can develop an outsole according to their design. As most of our projects are exclusive, we are not allowed to share some of our previous portfolio. However, we can use some of our own sample products so the customer can have a very close idea of the looks on the final product. Most of the time, the customer sends its requirements for our sales and engineering team regarding the application that the sole is going to be used. Either if it is used for mountaineering or for safety, being the component of the shoe that has the first signs of wear, the shoe needs to have some guarantee that it is ready to fulfill its technical ability. The outsoles can be produced in thermoplastic injection with combinations up to 3 different colors, and also vulcanized rubber, also up to 3 color combination.
Regarding the shoe, it's very important at the beginning of the project answer the following questions. Which will be the application? Anti-static or ESD? Which is the standard of the anti-slip tests? SRA or SRC? The project doesn't necessarily need to be an outsole. Aloft is also able to make full shoes, like boots or clogs, fulfilling the same safety regulations as the common shoe.
After the analysis of the requirements provided by the customer, our lead designer will make a 2D drawing of the outsole. Some might think that this design is a simple, good-looking pattern that is imprinted on the outsole, but you couldn't be more wrong. Every outsole is customized and designed according to the international quality standards of which application that the sole is engineered. After the customer approves the sketch, it is necessary to have a 3D design of the outsole. First, we scan the last in order to guarantee that the set, outsole and midsole are a complete fit of the last. Then, we apply the outsole design approved from the 2D, and then we finish the heel, toe and side details according to the customer requirements. This process is finalized with customer approval. When developing the outsole, the customer is always eager to see the final result. Due to the present technologies, it's not possible to have a prototype of the shoe outsole. For the customer to have a real feel of the outsole, we can print a maquette so it is possible to see it by hand at 1:1 scale. After the maquette is ready, we send it to our customer. They can fine-tune and make the necessary changes to adjust to its requirements, and then we can advance to make our tools to manufacture the parts. After the design and prototyping process, it is necessary to have the molds to produce the parts. We are talking about the outsole molds for thermoplastic and rubber, and the PU or EVA molds for the midsole. The mold has to be strong and durable to withstand repeat use under the given molding temperature and pressures without distortion or damage of the final part. When the mold is ready and assembled in the machine, we are ready to produce the first test samples to send to our customer for the approval.
For the rubber soles, before vulcanizing, it's mandatory to make a first approach for the rubber formulation. First, we need to analyze and conceive the rubber formulation according to the specification approved by the customer. For example, hardness, conductivity, heat resistant, abrasion, among others. After the mixing, the material set into a press shape, programmed based on the weight and size configuration, insert on the mold to vulcanize the outsole. Then, the mixture is analyzed on the rheometer in order to adjust the vulcanizing time and get the perfect final result. The thermoplastic process is different. We analyze our customer requests and we need to find the best raw material for the injection process to fulfill all of the requirements. When we analyze the customer specification, it is necessary for us to find the specific thermoplastic raw material in order to guarantee that we fulfill the combination required by the customer. Adding to the thermoplastic, we add the pigment in order to be in accordance to the color approved by the customer. Each color can have a different thermoplastic, providing different technical abilities to different specifications of the materials on the same sole. The process for thermoplastic soles is quite different. According to the customer technical requirements, it is mandatory for the team to find the perfect ingredient to reach the final results. For each color, we choose a specific combination of thermoplastic and pigments in soles, where we can add up to 3 colors, each with different hardness and technical abilities. Following temperatures and pressure stats, this material is injected by the machine into the mold, providing the end piece, the final outsole.
For technical and safety applications, the midsole can be made in several different materials. The ones that we use the most in our applications are PU, EVA, and also expanded thermoplastics.
The customers receive his first samples, he analyzes, and everything is okay, we start up with the industrialization process. The samples should be signed and dated, kept by the customer in Aloft in order to future reference. After the samples are approved by the customers, the next step is manufacturing the rest of the molds, scaling up all sizes. Every change made on material, color, or specification during the production process, it is mandatory to make new samples, new laboratory tests, and new approval from the customer. In Aloft, we like to be challenged to develop the most innovative soles,
Bringing and create new technologies for the footwear industry,
Engineering approach and maximum quality are our DNA.
in order to provide to our customers the latest solutions.
with the most effective and efficient service level. Aloft,
Great is the new good. Any questions?
Hello,
Hello.
good morning to all. We are here to answer to any question that you may have about Aloft and about our presentation. To remind you, I am Walter.
I'm Sofia.
and I am Miguel. Molds and maquettes. Okay, first.
Yes, we do have capacity to develop the molds and the maquettes outside. Yes, we outsource them, but we have that capacity.
Yes, we have several agrees with our partners just to make the molds. We concepted, but our partners will develop. We make our internal maintenance here. You tell a strange commercial story.
Well, we can tell a strange commercial story. Well, we can tell any story. We have the capacity to develop in several different materials for rubber and TPU, also ecological and sustainable. So the story that we tell is always a development story according to the customer request.
Well, about how long from the initial idea to production, normally, well, it shall depends what kind of outsole you need to make. Single sole out, a B sole. So probably, I think in 3-4 weeks, we can start since the production of the maquette until the initial of the production. mais. Esse é o nome do programa. Sofia.
Regarding the question of Pedro Castro, hi Pedro. Yes, of course, we can do other type of articles for other industry applications, depending, of course, on what type of application and materials. But yes, we are able to do anything we can imagine.
Do you buy huh?
Let's consider. What sustainable technical? Wait.
I have here a question for what sustainable technical solutions are we working on? Well, we have now developed, now this due to this strange pandemic situation, we had the capacity and the time to develop lots of solutions. TPU with combined with sustainable materials. We have special TPUs made ecologically from our suppliers. We also can combine both TPU and rubber with shredded materials, for example, with old shoes, the leather for old shoes, and also for a TPU and shredded PU from old shoes. We can have that reusability on the new solutions that we use.
Looking for the question of Guillaume. Hi, Guillaume. Thank you very much. The areas of rubber formulation now is more safety footwear outsoles.
Have you seen other companies showing they can add city garbage into the also lixos? O que é que vamos dizer de lixos? Não, nós usamos nos novos, utilizamos os próprios resíduos das próprias solas, não é? Hi, Morten, about the recycling, right now what we can do right now is reutilize all of the wastes of our production. So we can put around 70% or 80% of our production in the proper sole on the other soles. That's what I can do of the recycling materials. And Orlando, about the new factory, yes, it's a new one. It was made last year, finishing during the COVID time. We've had a very big production area, about 2,015 meters square, where we make our new factory about the rotary, when we make some boots, and it was a great facility to our development. Luís Cruz, this material is the development source. Ataca Luís Cruz.
Hi, Luís Cruz. Thank you very much for your question. You can develop soles in rubber formulations, also TPUs, TRs, and mainly are these kind of materials.
Question from Ricardo Magalhães. What is the most difficult and challenging parts of the process of developing a new sole? In case, what are your biggest difficulties and, of course, your biggest strength? I will respond it by question per question. The challenging part, of course, is always be according to the customer expectations. For very technical applications, for example, for safety, we have international standards to be according of and to fulfill on our formulation and our sole design to be according to those standards. the difficulties, of course, is always passing through all those steps. But with the capacity of our engineering, quality, and development team, we always overcome those difficulties. And the last question, biggest strength, of course, is always the team, the capacity of the team, the challenge with the challenges that we have every day with all the technical solutions. We are always able to perform and to fulfill the customer requirement.
See the future.
Como é que o Miguel está aqui a dizer? You'll be talking about the digital revolution.
No,
We're also in this field. Are you developing new concepts within you, creating an expectative experience? Batke.
I will pick up this question from Tiago Oliveira. Yes, we right now we have ways to present our products digitally. We present that in a few fairs that we've made in the past 2 to 3 years. It was quite a success. Customers really like to see. Unfortunately, sometimes they can't touch, but they can see and they can have a view from the outside and the inside in the way that all the product is made. Actually, we invite you to come to Aloft and to know that that solution and that way that we have to present the product.
So I also want to answer just to Eric. Eric, tell me what's your biggest difficulty when you find and you develop a new product. Let me tell you one of them. One of them is the weight. Sometimes when you develop something, the weight is very important. Right now, how much light it will be the outsole or the boot, probably one of the best. It's one of the major topics.
Marion, yes, the workshop will be available in our LinkedIn page, so everybody can those who see, they can see again, and the ones that we didn't have the chance to see, they can have that new information for them to know Aloft and to know the team.
Answer the question of Ivo Silva. I think that the biggest challenge on polymeric materials are, of course, the weight you can achieve, because it's really important now and in the future, of course, but also the compatibilization between different polymeric materials to have the best recycle technique.
No.
Sí. Okay. So, looking the question or request of Pedro Castro, SRC test is a slip resistant test, and it means that you have 2 different floors with 2 different liquids. One is ceramic tile, and other is inox tile, and the main core of this test is analyze the coefficient of friction of our outsole. Of course, it affects the performance because one thing is you pass on the test SRA, for example, and you do not pass on SRB. Passing both means that your outsole or your footwear is SRC. Of course, it depends on the application of the outsole, or in this case, your footwear.
Okay, what about the Orlando say? What's about 3D technology in development design process? Yes, I think it helps us a lot, especially as you say, especially in design. How can we can make and develop the mold, especially the injection mold? It is very important to see what is the end part just before going to the mold maker, just to make exactly the mold. It is better, I think, it saves a lot of time to make the finished product done.
For the question of João Alvim, how do you face the sustainability challenge at Aloft? Not only our products are in a path of sustainability, but the organization also has a special concern for this for now the sustainable situation. For example, the electricity that we use in our factory, all of the electricity comes from green solutions. For example, aeolics, and the fuel that we use in our vehicles also the company that provides the fuel has a sustainability and environmental accordance to with us to guarantee that every carbon monoxide that we spend in our cars is given back to the environment. So it's interesting and small steps that we have to guarantee that we all are safe with the environment.
George, you are asking me my opinion in SRB tests. In my honest opinion, I think the the way this test is done using a polish inox tile doesn't make any sense on most industry. Okay, that's why, in my opinion, SRB tests in this way that it is doing right now, according to the standard, it's not really relevant for most industries. Passing to Semil, thank you very much for your question. We have an internal lab where we analyze, according to the standards, abrasion, density, hardness, but also we work with CTCP Portugal that help us in controlling all the quality according to the international standards. Passing to Stefan. Hi, Stefan. Yes, we have a material which is autoclavable at 134 degrees.
Eric, I can answer about Eric. Besides safety shoes, do you also work with trekking, comfort, and sport shoes? Yes, also safety. We can work with comfort shoes, footwear, and also fashion. We can we have several portfolios that we can make and we can produce also.
We have time for one more question. One more question. Just to remind you that the videos from today will be available. The videos from today and yesterday will be available to see on the platform. Just click on the review the past days icon, and you can see all of the workshops, speeches, panels that were live on Monday and Tuesday. The last question is from Mr. Morten Bertelsen. What are the autoclavable ESD conductive?
Normally, the materials which is autoclavable don't use this type of additives. So normally, no, they are not ESD or conductive. However, it's a question we can study and answer you later.
And the last one, no, this one is the last from Sergi. Yes, we can obtain lightweight soles with two approaches: the design of the outsole and the midsole, and also for the materials. But we are able to use expanded materials and also PU and lightweight PUs. Okay.
Hey, Guillaume, thank you very much for your commenting. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you for all.
Enrico, yes, we can make it. Also to your question about the EVA.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you very much.
If you want to get in touch with us with Aloft, we can get in contact with me and our German speaker back office in the commercial area. So if you need anything at all from us, thank you. So remember, great is the new good.
Bye.
Bye.